From the Mapleview Animal Hospital studios, this is the WHTC Morning News with Gary Stevens and Peg McNichol on 99.7, 1450 WHTC and WHTC.com.
Welcome back to the WHTC Morning News for this Thursday, October the 22nd. Thursday mornings, we take a look at what's going on in downtown Holland. And also look at travel and tourism involving the Tulip City. We call the segment Destination Downtown. It's presented by the Windmill Restaurant. And Linda Hart from the Holland Area Visitors Bureau joins us as she does most Thursday mornings from her office at the Holland Visitors Bureau on 8th Street in downtown Holland. Linda, good morning and welcome back to WHTC.
Good morning. How are you?
We are well. Hopefully you and everyone involved at the Visitors Bureau doing well. And a lot of things going on in and around Holland we need to touch base on. First of all, the annual holiday card from Carolyn Stitch is now available. That's a good sign about the holidays.
It is. And I know that, you didn't want me to get into the holidays until we had November, but what the hey, it is the season. So yeah, so Carolyn Stitch's card is now available. We're celebrating 20 years for Carolyn. The Visitors Bureau has been doing her holiday card for 20 years, and we are happy to say that we continued it again this year. She added, as a 20th anniversary, she added a book this year to her repertoire of holiday giving, and it is 12 Days of Christmas. So, yep, right. And that book is for sale in her shop. The cards are available at a number of different places, including her shop, the Visitors Bureau, our office, Van Weir and Hardware. They've always been a big supporter of Carolyn Stitch, as well as the Christmart, which will begin in another couple of weeks.
Yeah, that'll be coming up very shortly. Do you got a card nearby?
I do have a card nearby. Wendy, I have a card nearby. Let me check.
I'll keep on talking, and while you go get the card, I'll keep on blabbing a little bit. Here we go. And the reason why I asked her to show the card, we are in a Zoom conversation, and so we're recording the video so you'll be able to see the card itself, and it shows Santa and the reindeer heading up off of 8th Street. Lifting up, and hopefully he doesn't get caught in any of the wires crossing.
Yes, on the inside of the card it says, "Wishing you and your family joy, peace, and love." So it's a great card. It comes in a pack of 10 for $15, or individual cards are $3 a piece. So please continue to support. It's a very, very popular card this year, and as we mentioned last week, that it is going along the old clock tower building, so which is kind of fun and exciting.
Sounds good. Now, there are some other things going on this Saturday. It's the Critter Barn Foundation Celebration Fundraiser Saturday, and the Critter Barn, a little bit east of Holland, they're getting up a new place to be able to have it, and that's part of the fundraiser they're having this weekend.
That's exactly right. The Critter Barn is a really critical asset for visitors and for Holland. It just gives, it's another place, educational place that families can take their kids to and learn hands-on. And then a lot of families just don't have that opportunity to see what a working farm is like. It's been a free activity. They've always recommended donations or asked for donations, because of COVID. And obviously they're moving their site to be bigger and better as a working farm. They're doing that foundation celebration fundraiser, which is a mouthful, Saturday from 11 to 2. So if you want to come out and see the progress of where they are, it'll certainly will be worth your while. They are, just as everybody else, taking advance reservations. So if you want to come, please go to their website and you can purchase tickets.
We've been talking, and we do talking on a regular basis, not only during our morning news, but also Patty mentions it during What's New Around Holland about the Holland VFW Post having its Friday night dinners. And of course, that'll be tomorrow night. But the Boys and Girls Club has a chili cook-off coming up on Saturday. Tell us about that.
No, right? So, it's interesting because now that we're getting into the fall season, people are starting to pick up events. Restrictions were a little looser. We're starting to see more events, and the Boys and Girls Club is doing a chili cook-off, which is kind of exciting. And again, it's a fundraiser for them, but good for them. And it is on Saturday from 6 to 8, I believe.
Just want to double check on that, make sure.
5 to 8. I'm
Okay,
so sorry.
yeah.
5
That's
to
all
8.
right. That's all right.
Yes, absolutely. The location had moved, so it is on the Boys and Girls Club on the south side of Holland, not the north side one.
Okay,
So,
the south
absolutely.
side one, yeah.
Mhm.
So that keep that
Yes.
in mind. That's where the kickoff will be.
Yes.
We are going to make people stop by the Holland Area Visitors Bureau, as well as Holland Tire Center and the Minute Mart and the Holland Civic Center Place and the OK Tire locations. Caring for Community is underway. Our effort to try to get new or gently used coats, hats, mittens, and non-perishable food for those in need, with the donations going to the Community Action House and the Holland Rescue Mission. Let us know when it gets a little full so we can empty it. We hope we have to empty it more than once or twice.
We are definitely hoping so. We will take up that challenge for you, Gary. Not a problem at all.
And by the way, one other charitable note, our friends from the Marines, the Toys for Tots effort is underway. Our box is in our lobby here in our Mapleview Animal Hospital studios off of Central and 4th. We were down last year. We only had 47 gifts. So we were in the 70s 2 years ago. So, and I know it's going to be kind of tougher to get it up, but get those numbers up. But still, it is definitely a worthwhile thing. And don't wrap it. Got to remember, new toy, but don't wrap it. Let the Marines do it. They're Marines. They're used to being able to do that.
Exactly right.
And of course, there'll be other drop-off locations as well. Talk about hiatus. Next Friday, the Smoking Tulip will take a little bit of a TO. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so obviously, the Smoking Tulip was a stopgap to have the Civic Center be able to earn some income during the time that nobody could go inside the Civic Center. It was very successful to the extent that the food was delicious, but just as they had mentioned in the very beginning when they set up the restaurant, that it would be short term, because once again, when restrictions were loosened, they would go back to hopefully doing more events. So next Friday is the last day for the Smoking Tulip. So they're open typically Wednesday through Saturday for lunch, and then the same thing for dinner. This Friday, they'll be closed because they have a private event, and clearly that's what would start happening. And then next week, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, for lunch and for dinner. They are coming up with some ideas to do events. They're called pop-up events, where it would be pairing with various breweries downtown, doing some really good food, because Jeremiah, their chef, is he's an excellent chef. So we'll see, we're looking for that in the future to see some of those pop-up events. And I think we'll see them sooner than later.
And one final thing, let's take a look at this weekend. West Shore Mall's got some, the shops at West Shore, I should say, because the mall's not there anymore. Right. But the shops at West Shore has a couple things going on this Saturday.
Right. So Saturday from 3 to 5 at the shops at West Shore Mall, the Harbor Humane Society, and they've done this in the past, they do a trunk or treat. All proceeds go to the Harbor Humane Society, and the downtown is not doing their trick or treating this year. And this is a very, very popular resident activity for the families. So this year, I really encourage as many people to go over to the shops at West Shore, again, from Saturday from 3 to 5, and take advantage of some treats. And you can dress up your pet if you want to in a favorite costume. And so it's just, it's a lot of fun. In addition to that, there is a new adventure park that's opening in the mall. It's called the Urban Air Adventure Park. It was, when people typically think of Urban Air Adventure Park, they think of trampolines, but there's so much more in this facility besides trampolines. Think like zip line, a ropes course, climbing wall. And so I think it's, again, an activity for families to do inside, an inside adventure park. Clearly the name says it for itself, but our staff is going to go do a site visit this afternoon to take a look at it. So we're excited also, again, to have something for the kiddos to do inside.
She is Linda Hart. She is the executive director of the Holland Area Visitors Bureau. She joins us on Thursday mornings with Destination Downtown, talk about what's going on in downtown Holland, as well as travel and tourism in the Holland Zeeland area. Linda, as always, thank you very much for joining us. Wish you and everyone there at the CVB well over the next week, and we look forward to chatting with you again next Thursday.
Sounds great. Thank you, Gary. See you. Bye-bye.
Thank you very much. That's Linda Hart on Real News Now, 99.7 and 1450 WHTC. Destination Downtown has been a service of the Windmill Restaurant.